Nearly 7 years after an apartment fire killed 5 people in San Marcos, a Hays County grand jury has decided not to indict a man who was accused of starting that fire.
Now, that decision comes nearly 2 years after police arrested Jacobe Ferguson for allegedly starting a mattress fire that spread to the rest of the building. Haley Frizzle, Drew Estes, David Ortiz, James Miranda, and Belinda Moats died in that fire. KVUE senior reporter Tony Plohetsky has been following this case since 2018. He's here now. Tony, there have been warning signs for years that this case against Ferguson may have some problems.
Yeah, it felt shaky from the start, and we see that by a decision that the district attorney in Hays County made very early after the arrest of Jacobe Ferguson. He allowed Jacobe Ferguson to be released on a personal bond, released from jail without paying any money, saying that he believed that the investigation needed to be widened before he felt comfortable taking it to a grand jury. So that was a major signal, really right off the bat, that this case may not be going toward a successful prosecution. Then within the past year, a judge in Hays County also told the prosecution that they needed to decide whether or not they were going to fish or cut bait in this case. So again, if you look over the past couple of years, there have definitely been indications that this case may not ever see a courtroom.
All right, so Tony, they've decided not to indict Ferguson. What happens now?
So prosecutors and investigators can continue investigating the case, and in theory, they can take it back to a grand jury at some point in the future. Whether or not that could happen remains to be seen, but that is one course of action they could take. But they could also continue investigating and possibly even develop another suspect, a new suspect who is completely unrelated. But certainly this underscores a lot of sadness and a lot of frustration among the victims' families who have so closely followed this case in all of these years.
Yeah, something that definitely really impacted the community. I mean, I think we can all remember, right, when this fire happened so vividly, and remembering those lives lost. So we know you'll continue to follow this for us.
Absolutely, we will.
Senior reporter Tony Plohetsky joining us tonight. Tony, thank you.
You bet.